Hi, my name is John Koenig, and I'm the Executive Director of the Santora and Kubik Foundation. I'm here on this video to introduce to you the Ranger Community Research Project, which is our latest initiative in order to try to figure out more about the Ranger communities that are out there that we are trying to serve and what the problems are and what technology products we could develop in order to solve their problems. So, the project is going to involve a survey and user interviews, but in this video, I'm going to introduce the survey to you and provide you a link to the survey, and you'll see me fill it out so you'll know how to do it. The thing about the survey is in the last section where we ask you about your priorities for what kind of technology products and what your opinions are, essentially, it's not as easy to fill that out on a mobile device. So you certainly can use a mobile device, but you will have to go and kind of remember what the options are so that you can pick the right option as you enter your responses. But I try to make it as easy as possible. So mobile is an option, but it will be easier if you're on a desktop. So again, the point of this survey is in the beginning, we're going to ask you, if you're a Ranger, details of your Ranger service. We're going to ask you if you were in the military, details of your military service. We're going to ask you a little bit about what your connection is to the Ranger community. And we're going to ask you, how you want to be involved in the Ranger community. Then the main section is the section where we ask you which problems facing the main Ranger community do you think are the highest priority, and what technology products do you think would produce the most value. This survey is not only open to Rangers. If you were just in the military, you weren't a Ranger, or you're in another special operations unit, or you're a civilian, doesn't really matter. If you just have some good ideas, the survey is open to you. You can enter in your ideas. We have, type in your ideas here. You can reach out to me in general. So we want to be inclusive. We want everyone to be involved. We're just coming together to try to solve these problems in the Ranger community through technology. So now I'm going to start up the survey, and you'll see me go through. And I'll be trying to do this in under 10 minutes because that's a cutoff for LinkedIn. And people on LinkedIn love our content, so we're going to make sure we get under 10 minutes. Is the introduction page written by myself. There's our beautiful logo. All right, so were you in the 75th Ranger Regiment? The 75th Ranger Regiment? Yes, I was. When was I assigned? August 3rd, 2006. I served 4 to 10 years. I served in 3rd Ranger Battalion and Special Troops Battalion. I was in infantry. My highest level of seniority, junior NCO. My Ranger generation, GWAT Rangers. And I am not assigned to a Ranger unit. Have I served in the U.S. military? Yes. So if you didn't serve in Ranger, then you'll go straight to this U.S. military question. But I was in the military, so I was in the military February 6. I did 4 to 10 years. I was a junior NCO again. I served in Ranger units. I did graduate from Ranger School, and I served in Afghanistan and Iraq, vintage 2003. I was there 2009. All right, so this is the section we want to learn about your connection to the Ranger community and why you want to help the Ranger community. If you were not a Ranger and you were not in the military, you essentially will skip right ahead to this. So, connection to the Ranger community. I am a Ranger veteran. And then what interests me about the Ranger community, for me, I'm a Ranger veteran and I want to stay involved in the community. All right, so this is the big one, right? So we are going through problems facing the Ranger community. It's set up blocks, so the question is repeated several times. I did that so that these options at the top here would be more frequently repeated. So if you are on mobile, you're not scrolling up and down because it's a Google form, and that's how this works. So I'm going to try to get through this. I've got like 5 minutes. So our questions here are no answer. So if you don't really have an opinion, hit no answer, please. Not a priority, low priority, medium priority, high priority. We don't have clear leadership on technology issues in the Ranger community. I started an organization for this, so I think it's a high priority. There is no centralized social media space where Rangers can engage. Social media, maybe not the highest priority for me, personally. The Rangers are not connected across the generations. I think that's a big problem, so high priority. There isn't a system to assist Rangers in a financial crisis. I think also a high priority. Rangers need more education on technology and skills from the Rangers. I think this could be big, but I don't think it's high priority right now. There isn't a system for Rangers to ask questions and advice from other Rangers. Mentoring or just kind of like buddy helping, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess in the middle. Again, this question is repeated. Just more problems here. So we got a lot of problems. No solution to help transitioning Rangers succeed. Similar to the mentoring, I think very successful transitions are important. There is no central place to discover, promote Ranger nonprofits. Now, I mean, this might not be for everyone the highest priority, but for me, I'm interested in Ranger nonprofits, and I lead a Ranger nonprofit, so it's a high priority for me personally. There is no solution to prevent Ranger veteran suicides. Known a lot of suicides, so we don't want any more of that. There is no online space for Rangers to make business connections. I'm a businessman, so I'll give that a medium. I think it's important. There's no online space to keep memorials for Rangers who are no longer with us. Create a website for this. But I don't, for the community right now, I don't know if it's super high priority, but I do think we need to honor these people. Sooner or later, we need to figure that one out. It is hard to tell who is a Ranger and who is not. I think, it can be a problem. It can be a problem. More problems and priorities, right? Organizing Ranger events is difficult. This is a low priority for me, but I know for some of the older generations, they like their events, and it's a bigger priority for them. Communication between Rangers is difficult. I think high priority. There's no repository for Ranger knowledge. I'm a history type minded person, so I think it's important personally. Organizing Ranger events is not secure. I don't know about security, but we'll see how they feel, those who organize those events, see if they care about security more than I think they care about it. Communication between Rangers is not secure. I think that's important. We want security and privacy. There is no central place to discover Ranger businesses. I think it's important for entrepreneurship and just supporting the community, so I like that one. Now, this is different. This is if the Santora Kubik Foundation produced this system or product, how much value would it bring to your life? Again, if you don't have an opinion or something, no answer. Otherwise, no value, low value, medium value, high value. A private Ranger messaging app, a WhatsApp, a Ranger WhatsApp. I think it would be good. Ranger Facebook private, I think would be good. A Ranger Wiki, I think would be good. A Ranger Twitter, I've heard people different opinions, but I don't know if Rangers use Twitter that much, so I'm going to put that as low. Now, notice the distinction between public and private in some of these. So private systems for Rangers to raise money, for financial emergency, I think is important, analogous to what happened above. And a private system for arranging or link-ups and events. We talked about that. Low for me, but maybe for others. Authentication, who is a Ranger, who is not, I think is high. And then public platform for Ranger businesses to sell goods and services. I don't know about the public one for me. I think it's low, but other people I know think differently. Private platform for Ranger businesses to sell goods and services. I think that's important. Memorial space for Rangers. It would provide a lot of value to me personally. Maybe not everybody else, but memorial space for Rangers are. Wow, this is in here twice. Oh, private and public. Public. I think public is better personally, but everyone, no answer for this because we're running out of time. How do you engage? I engage on media, phone call, and I use also like Facebook and LinkedIn. If you want to, enter your email here, and if you're interested in joining us, you join us there. All right, and then we're done with the survey, and we submit. So I only have a few seconds left, and I want to get this on LinkedIn. So, share the link out, get the survey filled out, get your other Rangers watching this video and filling the survey out. Thank you. This is John Koenig, and Rangers lead the way.